Hi everyone, welcome to the Diecast collection Videos channel. Here is the Monster Jam Megalodon Mini Jams edition by Spin Master. This is the latest format of the Monster Jam Mini series. The way that the Megalodon looks like is kind of stylized, it's cartoony. It's different from the 1/64 and the larger scale models of the Megalodon, and that is more realistic. And to give you a reference, I have here the overcast of the Megalodon. It's not the original color, but this is the variant. The differences are evident. You can see here that on the right side in the video, the overcast Megalodon is realistic. But here it's rather cartoony. This is one of the major changes of the Monster Jam Mini, and not only that, the wrapper is also different, and it says something that it has a sub-series. That's what I think. Here's the wrapper. It's similar to the Gravedigger in the previous video. And right now, this one is the original color, and it's highlighted in the wrapper just beside the Gravedigger truck. And I'm not really sure what this truck is on the top flying over from, let's just say, an inclined plane on the hill. In here, what I'm saying about the sub-series, because the little truck, the smaller one from the 1/64 version, I know it's just called Monster Jam Mini, but right now there's another title, Mini Jams. So I'm guessing that the Mini Jams are the stylized versions of the original trucks, or maybe new additions that are, let's just say, in the fantasy model of the Monster Jam trucks. They're now called Mini Jams. This is what I'm just guessing. I'm not really sure about that because there are two categories here, names, I can't tell. So it's the Monster Jam Mini sub-series Mini Jams. So that's how I think of this labeling in the wrapper. And here's the back of the wrapper. If you want to look at the copyright over here, it's a blind bag, so you have to feel to know what truck you want if you have some time. Let's look at the Mini Jams Megalodon starting in the front. The Mini Jams Megalodon has this large set of teeth in the front. It's not complete. It has a lower jaw compared to the original truck. It doesn't have any. It's in this smirking, challenging expression. The eyebrows, that is the roof, and the eyes are the windshields. We can see the tail at the back. It's kind of turned. Some of the details at the bottom can be seen from the lower jaw. At the left side of the truck, it has same-sized wheels. It's just like the original Monster Jam Mini trucks released before. I think it's the same detail. But we can see here the difference. The grin is very large. It's challenging the opponent to a competition, complete with painted gums. And the eye over here is smaller. The paint design, the text logo of Megalodon, is the same as the larger version from here. At the right side, it's not identical, it's similar because there are subtle differences. The grin is still wide, it's the same grin. The text logo of Megalodon. Wheels, it has a stamping of the text logo over here on the wall on each side, and lots of rivets. They're casting details, by the way. The exhaust, the engine can be seen on the side. It's just like on the other side with the Monster Jam logo as well at the back, just on top of the back wheel. Looking here at the back of the truck, the tail is turned from left to right. That's why it's kind of at an angle when we saw it from the front instead of just going straight. It appears to have two fins, but the tail is actually turning to the right. The back has no paints. It's just the same color. The plastic is almost the same color as the body. But since this is made of a different material compared here, the colors are a little bit different. We can also see that there are two pairs of exhausts. That is different from the original truck, and that is one of the changes. At the bottom, we can see the base. It still has a panel in the center with a screw if you want to customize the truck. If you want to make a variation of the trucks in your collection of the Monster Jam Mini, you can do that as long as you have the proper size screwdriver, the precision type, so you can turn the screw and then make the changes. Let's look at the top. Here is the full top of the Megalodon. No paint designs here, but you can see some of the eye details from the sides and the full casting detail of how the tail is turned, the fins, and even the eyebrows and the grin. The snout also is protruding from the center. It's from here, from the eyebrows converging towards here into the front. There's no interior in this truck. It's all a paint design on the eyes with these, let's just say, pillars that may be the support for the windshield eyes. The wheels can wiggle a little bit for some posing variations. If you want to do that, you can pose the wheels like that, turn a little bit. Only a small turn can be done on the wheels for this version. Let's talk about the differences of the original Monster Jam Mini compared to the Mini Jams version of the Megalodon. For this version, just like in the Mini Jams version of the Gravedigger, the material of the body is made of this soft material. So it's not that very soft and squishy, but from here you can see it's allowing you to bend even the tail part. It's that soft. Maybe to reduce, let's just say, the potential harm for younger collectors. The designers of this truck made it into the body into a softer material. That's one of the changes, in addition to the stylized appearance. The engine is also different. I highlighted that there are two pairs of exhausts on the sides compared to the original. I have here the exhausts are going down, but here it's going up as if it's made to actually race very fast. And I forgot, since we're talking about speed, the fins on the top are kind of folded downwards, showing a dynamic effect that the truck is moving fast. The material at the panel is also different at the bottom. In the previous releases of the Monster Jam Mini, I mentioned that the center panel is of a different color because the center panel is made of metal. but now it's all made of plastic. It's the same color as the sides of the frame. Even if you touch the center panel, you won't be able to feel the cold temperature of the metal. And I think that is one of the changes also for this new format. In real life, it's going to be hard to drive this truck because the way the windshields have been formed, because there's no clear center sight, and I have to turn my torso to the sides so I can see properly what's in front of me. So it's kind of difficult to drive this truck, and if I were to volunteer, I'm going to decline. If this truck becomes real, by the way. But of course, if they make it, they're going to have to attach some sort of camera so the driver can see what's in the front. From here to production, you can see that there's a line on the mold that's still present in the body. And where does it lead to? You can see it from here, and then that's how the body, the soft material, has been assembled. And these are the changes made into the new mini jams of the Monster Jam Mini version of the Megalodon.